Breaking from the Cochrane crew. Cut saturated fat long-term, heart attacks and strokes go down. Sounds like a win, right? Great news. Clear out the butter drawer? Not so fast. Souza and colleagues report no clear association between saturated fat and heart disease or death. So, butter bath time, nice try. Same science, different slogans. Let's decode the trick. Metabolic truth is starting. Here are the facts. First, the trials. Cochrane Review 2020 says, when people cut back for years on saturated fat, butter, fatty meats, full-fat cheese, major cardiovascular events, heart attacks, strokes, and procedures like stents or bypass go down. The bad cholesterol, LDL, drops too. Now the flip. Souza et al. 2015 say no clear association between saturated fat and heart disease or death, but the evidence is mixed and method limited. Trials change what people eat on purpose and then count what happens: heart attacks, strokes, and procedures. Just like in the Cochrane Review. Souza 2015 is an observational meta-analysis. It pools self-reported diet studies, food frequency questionnaires. It is not an experiment. Saturated fat intake isn't directly measured. It's estimated from surveys. What replaces saturated fat is often unclear, and LDL levels are generally not measured or evaluated systematically. Their key line: saturated fats are not associated with all-cause mortality, cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, ischemic stroke, or type 2 diabetes, but the evidence is heterogeneous with methodological limitations. That last part means the data are mixed and the methods have gaps. Most readers stop at not associated and think safe. That is a big mistake. In observational meta-analyses, no association does not mean no harm. It often means the data cannot see the risk clearly. Picture your artery as a pipe, LDL as potential sediment. More saturated fat often raises LDL. More sediment, more long-term risk. Lower LDL, and trials show fewer cardiovascular events. That's the biology behind the scoreboard. What you replace matters. When you cut saturated fat, add unsaturated fats instead. Olive oil. Add a handful of nuts. Eat fish twice a week. Do not fill the gap with sugar or refined carbs, white bread, pastries, sugary drinks. Anti-fat advocates saying fat kills isn't science. Keto advocates declaring saturated fat innocent isn't science either. LDL is crucial and center stage. Industrial trans fats? Zero tolerance. Trans fat is associated with higher mortality risk. 1. Measure your low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol. Numbers don't lie. 2. If you cut saturated fat, replace it with unsaturated fats, not refined carbs. 3. Minimize ultra-processed food. Whole foods and fiber win. 4. Industrial trans fats, 0. 5. Pattern beats single foods, quality fats, enough protein, fewer refined carbs. Science isn't lying. We often misread. Know your LDL. Make smart swaps. Live better. Stay with science. Stay with knowledge. Subscribe to Metabolic Truth.